Hi, my name is Melanie, and my topic for this assignment is culture, communication, and conflict. First of all, what is conflict? Conflict can be defined as the involvement of a perceived or real incompatibility of goals, values, expectations, processes, or outcome between two or more independent individuals or groups. Conflict is a basic necessity in our life. According to Osberger, conflict as opportunity can be based on the assumption that conflict is a necessary renegotiation of an implied contract, a redistribution of opportunity, a release of tension, and renewal of relationships. The benefits that come out of solving conflict is a stronger, healthier, and more satisfying relationship between individuals and groups. The issue that I have selected is the dispute between North Korea and South Korea. On November 23, 2010, the North accused the South of using reckless military provocation. In truth, the South were only carrying out military drills, and the dispute was mainly over an island. So question 1. Describe some reasons mediation may be an effective approach to conflict resolution. Some conflicts can't be easily solved between two individuals or groups. An effective way to solve this issue is through mediation. What is mediation? Mediation is the act of resolving conflict by having someone intervene between two parties. It relies on the disputing parties' active involvement in and commitment to the resolution. It also represents the work of all involved, so it's likely to be more creative and integrative. For example, some have been trying to get help from the US to intervene and solve their dispute, but there has been no feedback from both parties. Question 2. Why is it important to understand your own conflict style preference? According to Ron Craybill from the book Style Matters, we function better because when we don't know our preferences clearly, we run on autopilot and react blindly. For example, if North Korea and South Korea wanted to resolve this but used the wrong approach, it would definitely make things worse. By knowing their conflict style, they'll be able to resolve their conflict in the best way possible. Question 3. What are the characteristics of productive versus destructive conflict? First characteristic of this productive and destructive conflict is, for productive conflict, individual groups narrow the conflict in terms of definition, focus, and issues. Destructive conflict, however, is when they escalate the issues. For example, when the first artillery was fired, it caused the situation to escalate to an hour of firing at each other. Second characteristic would be productive conflict limits conflict to the original issue. However, for destructive, they escalate the conflict from the original issue with any aspects of the relationship open for re-examination. For example, this incident brought tension from a previous sinking of South Korea's Cheonan warship. Question 4. How do value differences influence intercultural conflict? All real intercultural conflict is caused by differences in values. When people from different cultures collide, it is because each does not try to see the other's point of view, and yet that is the only way they can resolve the conflict. For example, North Korea and South Korea have different values, which causes them to have a constant conflict between the two nations.